I feel like that's controversial.
Potentially.
1 year on, causing controversy. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today is a big one. If you've seen the thumbnail and the title, today is going to be a year in review of living in Australia. Let's just give that a moment to sink in. How crazy is that?
I can't believe we've been here 12 months already, and there's some of you that have been here right from the start, and it's just incredible. This journey has been crazy. To think we were hesitant to move to the other side of the world, to leave family, to leave our business, to leave our home that we had. It's crazy to think that we did that for a new plunge, and it's been all the worthwhile. Like, it's been
bonkers. And the fact that the channel didn't even exist when we lived in the UK, that is only something that's been started up since us moving pretty much to Australia. We filmed one video in the UK. So in that whole time of 12 months of living here, we've gained, I think we filmed 253 long form videos. I think we filmed 479 short videos. I think it's 3.5 million views on the channel overall, and we're currently sat on 11,814 subscribers. So to everybody watching, thank you so much for coming along to the journey. We're actually sat on just under a year. I think we arrived on the 21st of August.
I think so. We set off from the UK, didn't we, on the 13th?
The 13th, I think it was, but we stayed a week in Bali. So if you've never gone back and watched those old videos, we're actually going to watch a few of our first videos in today's video, do a bit of a reaction, but we're going to head out, we're going to do a few things, but this is just a year in review, isn't it? It's crazy to think a year has gone and flown by, but so much has gone on and so much has progressed in that year. I feel like a different person looking back.
Yeah, definitely. I do too. Yeah.
It's going to be pretty cool, but we did actually have somebody join us on the upstairs deck. This is the upstairs deck where we're going to be spending a little bit of time with Cody's family when they arrive. But we actually had somebody join us on the deck, didn't we, the other day?
We did.
We did, saying congratulations on a year, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what he came for. Yeah.
Should we have a little check and see who it was? Let's see.
No way.
So, we've just been relaxing on the deck, and lo and behold...
Diana, you've never seen a snake that close?
Diana, that is...
just said to my dad, you won't see a snake because of the weather.
Well, Cody's dad comes next week, and I would love the lads to see a snake up this close. This is incredible. Look at this.
It's hotter today. He's on the move to look for some food.
Well, Picco's up here, so we might be after a little morning snack. Yum, yum, yum. Cody backs away with Picco.
What?
Yeah, just keep him in hand.
Yeah, I think you have to go in the house.
Yes, maybe.
He would get eaten.
Wow.
He's gosh, Diana's never seen one this close.
Well, I don't know how long they are. They're probably about 2 meters in length. But we've sometimes seen them up in the palms in the evening, but never at this time of the day. Hello, little paisano. Picco, you keep grumbling at other doggies. I'm from a lower angle now, but look at this. This is one of the amazing things about where we've moved to in Australia. And it is such a privilege to see animals like this, just going about the business. No bother coming down the stairs. This is incredibly cool. How crazy is that? And as I'm speaking to you, we're going underneath where the python is, so... It's the crazy thing about Australia, 12 months in, never ceases to amaze you. And there is our little python friend. Don't know whether you can see it.
So this is the area where the python came in. We actually saw him come from down this area and then hopped over the neighbour's garden, as you guys saw in the clips. Pretty crazy to see him when Picco was only sitting here, and Picco alerted us to the snake, which was very good. Thanks, Picco. As you guys could see from the clips, it was an extremely hot day, hence why Mr. Python was out. He was basking in the sun. Picco was up with us on the sofa, pretty safe. We didn't expect to see him. Picco knows to stay away from the snakes, luckily, I reckon. But yeah, he was completely safe. So for you guys that was maybe a bit concerned after seeing these clips, don't need to be. Picco was all fine.
Yeah, we're very vigilant with Picco, as we know he is a bite-sized snack as well. So even when he goes out for his midnight wheeze, everybody's like, be careful of him out at night with the snakes. We always check, don't worry. We've been here a year now. We're basically Aussie. Speaking about basically being Aussie, something that we've not even done ourselves yet, which is make a coffee. So, are we going to attempt this? Do you know the first step? I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's start with, we've got some beans.
Good.
Got these from Coles. I've heard that the Aldi beans are really good. So
Yes.
we didn't go to Aldi, I went to Coles. Got some Jed's beans. Not even done any research on
Jed's
these.
beans.
Let us know in the comments if Jed's beans are any good. Sweet, balanced. They look like the right kind of...
Let's give them a try.
We're going to grind them down. I know we need to do that first.
Mhm.
And then what happens after that? I have no idea. This is going to be pretty quick, isn't it?
It's going to be pretty bad. We're not Aussie. Let's just make sure that that's like clarified. I think I might even grab the laptop and do a run-through video to help us know that we're not missing steps. Shout out to Cooking Guides, as we're just going to make sure that we're following all the correct steps, as we've never done this. But we're going to try our best to make a good coffee.
Ooh, smell
blast.
the beans.
Let's have a smell. Oh.
They smell like good beans.
Picco, you have a smell. You smelled a coffee bean.
Smell this.
Oh, yes. Peggy approved.
Do we fill it to the top? We want plenty of coffee, don't we? Because we're making it for 2.
Locked in.
Cup
in.
Cup in.
Team. So you just press that once we've got going.
I love how this is a 2-man operation.
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be, should it?
And I think, can I just clip this in? Like, I clip this in like so.
Oh, yeah. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Look at you! Barista go! Barista go! All right. Here's mine, please. I like vanilla syrup in mine as well, please, Mr. Barista.
Yeah. Not got enough going on right now. It's all good.
Wow. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Okay. Ah, so we've really frothed up the milk with this one. Oh, careful, are you okay? Oh, jeez. Yeah, go on, first taste.
It smells like Picco when he's like been wet.
Does it? Oh, it doesn't smell the best.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's hot. It's like hot, warm milk. There's no coffee taste. No coffee taste. Oh, that's really bad. We need to go out and get a coffee now. We attempted it. We need to do a bit more trial and error. Everybody watching, this is our first time ever using this equipment. So obviously trial and error, but yeah, that is not good.
Is it just not like strong enough then?
It's not strong enough. It's not got much taste. It smells like wet dog. I think we need to go back to the drawing board. I've got an order for wet dog. Somebody ordered wet dog.
Me.
Is that you? Why does it smell like that?
Why does it smell like that?
It's so pale. It's not right. So watery.
Really?
We need to go out and get a coffee.
There was a mistake because they do that before the milk first, don't they? I don't know.
I don't know what the
I
heck's
don't
gone
feel
on.
like the water should have gone into that. I'm not sure what you think.
I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with life anymore.
Needs to go with
Yeah. Send it where it belongs.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I think that copy attempt was not that great, but we did all the steps.
Yes.
Please let us know in the comments of this video what we did wrong, because we need a little bit more practice. We've got a few more days to practice before Dad comes.
We'll nail it. We'll nail it. Like a couple of times each day, I'm sure there'll be no coffee beans left, but we'll be pros by that point.
Yeah, we'll need another bag of beans, but you know, practice makes perfect.
Exactly. Not bad for a first attempt, but actually awful for a first attempt.
Okay, so we came up with an idea of something that we'd like to do on this very special day, and that is to ask each other 3 questions about the whole experience about living in Australia for 12 months. So these questions, I don't know Joe's, he doesn't know mine. So I think I'll do one, you do one,
Okay.
I'll do one, you do one. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
And something that we'd like you guys to get involved in is let us know any questions that you have for us, and I will promise that we will answer them in the comment section below. So do make sure to leave your comments, because this is a very special timestamp for us on this video. All right, so I'm going to get into my question.
Okay.
All right, so my first question is, how do you think living in Australia has changed you over the past year?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the biggest thing I would pull to is the YouTube channel and setting up that, and how we kind of, you know, we've always been in the media section, so we went to university and we studied media, so we've understood cameras, but the idea of being in front of camera and engaging with a community and learning over this last year, especially about like Australian culture, foods, you know, silly sayings, anything like that. Although we are so similar in Brits and Aussies, I think filming the vlog, understanding new culture, that has really kind of just a newfound appreciation for, you know, just how big the world can be and how different it can be. So yeah, it's a bit of an open-ended answer. I would definitely say, you know, sleepless nights from editing and working away and stuff, showing that when you do have a passion and a hobby for something, you know, I've really enjoyed doing all this. And I've always wanted to do it, but never really found a subject to kind of push it into. And this just was, like I said, set up for my mum, just for my mum to watch us. And then it's done fantastic. And, you know, it's been an amazing adventure to have everybody along for. So, yeah, I think if that's been one thing that I've learned, just a new work ethic, a new love for life, and just an amazing time, really, yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Just-
sweet.
It's a very, very hard thing to summarise.
Yeah. No, I would definitely say, like, I don't want to answer that question,
By
but
all means, please.
like for me it's definitely just like the lifestyle has changed me so much, and I think when I go into like a city I really feel that change.
That's a good answer,
Like
yeah.
living here on the Sunshine Coast in particular, there's something about this place that's just like a little sacred area.
Yeah.
And I know it's getting busier, and I know, you know, it's one of those things, but and it can get full of tourists, but yeah, it's just so
It's
special.
true. It's very true. You kind of just answered my question a little bit, I would say, in your answer that you've just said then. But what is something that you totally did not expect about Aussie life before moving here?
Oh, that's such a good question, Joe. I love that. Oh, there's so many things that are unexpected. I think definitely like interaction with wildlife is very different to how I expected it to be.
Yeah.
So I had no idea that bush or brush turkeys existed. No idea. Didn't know about ibis and just like creatures like that, and was very aware of snakes and spiders. And yes, you see them, obviously, as you can see in the clip earlier.
Very good point.
But the interaction is a very different kind of interaction than I'd ever expect. And I think my family are at that point now where Dad's probably a bit nervous after seeing them.
Anxious. Do you remember the first night when we first turned up? We were like lying in bed, like over the sides of our beds and like checking the toilet, checking the shower,
I remember
checking your shoes.
Yeah,
That was a
checking your
biggie.
shoes. I remember being in bed at night, and this went on for months and months, and I'd wake up in a panic, like thinking there was a big
I
spider on
remember
me.
you doing that for ages. I'd be
Yeah.
trying to like edit the vlog and you'd shoot up like catapult and I'd be like, what? You were like, something was on me, and I'm like, no, there wasn't.
I'd have like a full dream about like there being a spider on me. It was really weird.
Very odd, isn't it?
But that's all kind of gone now, so I would definitely say that.
Yeah, might have to be ready for the family to do that though.
Yeah.
Shooting up in the night.
So my question number 2 is actually quite similar to yours. It's, what's one thing that surprised you the most about living in Australia? Surprised you the most?
Surprised me. There is a lot of similarities, definitely, and there's a lot of differences between the two places.
Yeah.
In, you know, talking from Britain, UK, England, like that perspective to come into Australia. But there are so many similarities and there's so many, like, especially coming from the north in the UK as well. I think they are very warming people up north in the UK. People will do, like, you know, say hello to you in the morning. And I know that's not the same as London and like more kind of built up places. Now, that might be the same in places like Sydney and Melbourne, but where we've moved to specifically, you do get that morning, how are you, if you're walking around and stuff. So yeah, it does feel like a slice from home instantly when we moved over. It didn't feel like, I suppose what I'm trying to summarise is that it didn't feel like we were on the opposite side of the world to where we've just flown from. It did feel very homely when we moved here, and instantly, you know, you didn't feel like you were an outcast, and that's very nice. I think that was very lovely to kind of come here and instantly feel embraced by the country and the people. And that's also on the vlog as well. So yeah, I think that was, I don't know whether that was the right answer to what you just said, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. So my question number 2 is, what is an Aussie habit or saying that you've picked up over this last year that you didn't do before moving here?
Oh, okay. An Aussie habit. Well, going off habits, it's not necessarily a habit, but it's becoming a daily thing, so I guess it is. And that is, I never drank coffee beforehand.
Well, you won't be drinking coffee if I'm making it anytime soon.
And it's definitely not as like, you know, I might just have one coffee in the morning or at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But even still, I never drank coffee, so that's definitely that. In terms of a saying that I've picked up, I do find myself saying dead set, but not in the same way as Aussies say it. So I'll say like, yeah, I think I'm dead set on doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I'm
definitely worked
certain on.
Yeah, it's worked its way into your vocabulary that I don't remember you saying it before. You've definitely said it more since moving here.
But I don't even use it in the Aussie way, so I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on there. But yeah, I would definitely say those. Okay, my last question to you is, what's the most Aussie thing we've done so far, and what's still on your Aussie bucket list?
Oh, I think one of the real, for me, it's deep rooted as one of I felt like I was in the heart of Australia when we did it. We were early on, and we've even spoke to some Aussies about it, and they were like, I don't even know what that is. And that was the boxing tent.
I
And
knew
that
you was
was,
going to say this one.
to me, it was, everybody was like, oh, that's such a bogan thing to go and do. But it just felt like, I don't know, there was something about it that I've never experienced anything like that in the UK. I didn't even know it existed in Australia. We've spoke to so many Aussies, and so many of them are like, what's a boxing tent? But it's this traditional kind of travelling tent that goes around, and a guy stands there on a mic, Fred Borthy, and he goes, who wants to fight my fighters? And these guys are on stage, and then he picked randomers from the crowd, and then they all go in a tent and fight. It
It's
is
just bare knuckle.
It was, yeah, it was one of the most. Oh no, it wasn't bare knuckle. They had like gloves. Yeah,
Oh,
they had
did they have
gloves
gloves on? Oh, okay.
But it was just one of the most kind of crazy circus things that just, it blew my mind experiencing it. The video is on the channel. I'll show it up on here, and I'll have the link in the description. But it's not specifically Australian. I think the road trip up to the Daintree that we did,
Yeah.
that was a series of 2 weeks of videos of us travelling up to the Daintree, going over an experience in Perth. I think Perth was incredible because it's very different to the East Coast on that side of Australia. So there's so much to still do. I think experiencing the nature, seeing the nature from pythons, cassowaries, crocodiles, goannas, uh, spiders, seeing huntsmen, everything like that is just incredible. I really do enjoy it. I'm probably missing 1,000 things by just saying that. Seeing whales as well. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot to kind of hone in to say what is the most Aussie thing we've done, but
yeah,
I think,
agree that the boxing tent could be, or maybe it's because it's when we first turned up as well. So like when we got here, we were like, whoa, this is so different than anything that we're used to.
And we've got so much more time to go and experience things. A lot of people have commented and gone, you've not experienced real Australia until you get into the middle of Australia and go and experience inland. And that's all still to come. But the problem is, the place is so big, there's so much to do. We've not done Northern Territory, Tasmania, Melbourne, Adelaide, Canberra.
So much.
We have all these people saying, come to these places, and we'd love to, but there's just too much to do. Too much to do. And that's amazing. Now, my third question is one that is specifically about the UK rather than Australia. But is there anything that you have really missed or struggled with over this last year since being in Australia that was from the UK?
I'm going to be honest, there's not really anything food-wise that I've struggled with. As a lot of you know on the channel, I was a big drinker of Vimto cordial.
That's a big one.
However, I can buy that here. If I really wanted that, I would drink that and go and buy it. Now, I did find out the other day that the Bundaberg cream and soda actually tastes near enough identical.
Identical, yeah.
It's got a bit of a fizz to it, and I don't particularly like the fizzy Vimto. I am aware I can get fizzy Vimto in Coles. I don't particularly like the fizzy stuff. It is like the still Vimto. Other than that, and I must say, as soon as I got here and I knew I couldn't have it, I just replaced it with new things. Like, I prefer like the lychee juice, the certain iced teas that I can get here that I can't get in the UK. I never used to like coconut water in the UK. I'd try and drink it and it tasted horrible. For some reason, the coconut water here is unreal. So I've just replaced the drinks with that. The thing that I've missed the most is the same as what everybody says, and it's got to be family. Because you do have your days where most days you think about one of them at one point, and you wish that you could just sometimes nip and go and have a cup of tea with them. However, you do have to focus on your own life, and you've got to think about your own future. And most of the time, people are just busy working, doing their own thing, and it does make it even more special when you do see them.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that we can bring family out here for a holiday.
I think that's a biggie for me, definitely. The idea of going back to the UK hasn't really been something that has been on the top of my agenda, to go back to the UK and see people. Because when you go back, you're the kind of focus, and I wouldn't want the focus to be on us. What I'm more excited about is getting family out here and the place of Australia is the thing that's the focus, showing them this amazing place and why we've moved here and why we love it so much, and having them come along for the journey and treating them to showing this amazing place. That is just, that is
so
way
special.
higher, and I think that shows what an amazing place that we're at, because you know, I don't want to go back. I don't want to see people back there because you're the attraction. Boring. Yeah, people would be bored of you in a day. They'd be back to work.
That's
Yeah,
it.
whatever then too. But if you can bring those people here and show them this amazing place,
that's so
there'll be
cool.
jaws on the floor. They might be a bit scared of snakes and spiders, but that ebbs off after time. And
it does.
it's amazing. I can't wait to show
family
very, very soon.
Exactly.
Very, very soon.
Doesn't feel like Dad's coming on Wednesday. This is absolutely incredible.
It doesn't.
And then for you guys that don't know, my dad's here from Wednesday for 2.5 weeks. It's 2.5 weeks of adventures, and then Dad leaves. We go and do a little secret trip at the beginning of September. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Just me and Joe with one of our Aussie friends. And then Joe's mum arrives at the end of September, and she's staying for a whole month, and you are going to love Joe's mum. I know there's a lot of you that have been asking to see my mum. My mum's got plans to come back out again at some point as well, but it's Joe's mum that's coming next, and she's just going to be amazed at what she's got to see. But I reckon it's now time for us to watch one of our old videos on the channel.
Let's do that.
We've never done it. Let's do it.
So the video we're watching is going to be our first day in Australia. So this is our first full day. Let's see what we got up to on our first day.
Good morning, everyone. So we got a good sleep. It was the first time we got like 8 hours. It's been very much like 3 hours, if that, for the past week, which has been a little bit of a nightmare. I just feel like we've been constantly kind of...
Not much has changed in that regard.
Not much has changed.
Not much has changed.
I remember you
was
really ill at this point. You got barley belly, didn't you?
So I didn't want to actually disclose it on the vlog because I felt like it was being negative, but we'd been in Bali and I'd got barley belly and I'd been really, really ill. But I don't think we ever actually said on camera what had gone on.
We did. I think the only way you know is I'm on camera more.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's how you know.
That's definitely true. But I don't know why I didn't want to disclose it. In my head, I think it was kind of, we just started the vlog. We got to Australia and I was like, I don't want to be negative as soon as we've turned up. So I just won't tell them that I'm like dying in bed each night. But yeah, we'll see probably in my face that I wasn't very well later on. Not right. Look at the hair.
Doesn't gear up.
So my hair was all flippy, and this is why I'm always wearing caps. People are like, why has Joe always got a cap on? It's because my hair does this, and I hate when it's in my face. So I tend to just put it up and do that. As you can see, cap stays on. I should probably just shave my hair at this point.
Waiting for Joe to pay, and there's just this social.
He's just like wandering around.
We didn't have Picco at this point.
We didn't have Picco, and you're looking at the dog, so like,
quarantine.
yeah. So we hadn't gone and picked him up. That's crazy to think that was at the time.
If you haven't seen the video where I picked Picco up, go back and watch that one. We picked him up from the quarantine unit, and oh my gosh.
It's incredible. Again, I'll put it in the comment section below, and not in the comments, sorry, in the description. Flash it up on screen. You should definitely go and check that one out. It's a bit of a tearjerker, but an amazing time to look back at.
We got a place called
Coolum. Coolum. I was calling it Coolum. I didn't know how to say it, so the place is called Coolum. But when I first turned up, I was calling it Coolum. Like Columbo. That does look gorgeous.
Maybe we'll go and get that this afternoon.
Should we go back to there now?
I reckon
Let's do that today.
Get an actual coffee.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll get a proper coffee, and then do that.
Do you know what I've noticed here? You can tell how much of non-coffee drinkers we were. I don't think either of us have got a coffee on the table. I think I got smoothie, you got a juice or something. That would never be the case now.
That really wouldn't.
He's got the eggs Benedict with halloumi. What do you think? Let's get that.
First time.
So again,
First time going to the supermarket.
This is funny. So as well, I remember in between, I didn't even eat much of that food. I ate 2 spoonfuls and then fell ill again. And then you had to go shopping and you were
And I remember you was in the car and you lay back in the car and you was waiting for me in the car.
You see, these are the things you don't see, especially when we first started up. I was so like, I didn't want to be rubbish on camera. So silly.
Oh my god, Joe's favourite. I remember finding them and being
Angel
like,
slices.
this was what you was worried about not having in Australia.
Sounds stupid, but angel slices, Mr. Kipling's, if you've never tried them, give them a try. There's something about them. I don't know whether it goes back to childhood for me or whatever it is, but I love a good Mr. Kipling angel slice.
They're so soft and perfect, like the icing's so good. I know, obviously, they're not good for you guys, but if you are looking for a sweet treat, get some of these because they're good.
Cup of tea or a coffee with an angel slice. I'm in heaven. The audio is so bad.
Oh no.
I just looking back now, we still use similar equipment, like we use our phone to film, but the editing on the back end, I do a lot more in post-production side of things to enhance the audio, make it better quality.
Your system now with editing is insane.
Yeah.
Like, pat on the back. 'Cause
Thank you.
You are so good at making these
Thank you.
edits look amazing these
What
days.
was it? 270, I think I said, was it? 250, I think it's 253.
Guys, make sure to
Videos.
show some love in the comments for Joe
Wow.
because all these videos have been edited by Joe. He has never ever give any edit to anybody else. He's done them all himself.
Yeah, well, I think you took over a couple when
I've
I've not
done
been
about
well.
5 when you've not been in.
5 more than none?
Yeah.
Pat on the back for Con.
Okay.
In the meantime, look at that bloody view, what we're looking at. It doesn't look bloody real. This is what we're seeing. Look at this. No.
It's so exciting! Burst of excitement.
Yeah, that burst of excitement I couldn't contain. I still get them today, though.
Yeah.
I got them a lot when we were doing the Daintree road trip. I was getting them like so excited, like that can't contain yourself. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. What the hell? Right on our doorstep. Oh, I'm gonna have to take my shoes off. It's too nice.
See me look at you like, take your shoes off? What?
What's wrong?
We
with
don't
you?
take our shoes off here.
And I also went down in trainers as well.
would
That
never
would
do
never
that,
be
no.
the case now. Well, I say what we do then is I say we go down to Coolum Social now today. I think the video pretty much wraps up. Look at that. Somebody had drawn a mandala on the beach.
Oh, is that not the guy that we know now?
I don't
No,
think
but
we do know a
yes.
guy that does it in Coolum now. Yeah, Owen. But yeah, so just look at that, wrapping up on the beach. I think what we do is we go to Coolum Social, we get ourselves a coffee, we have a little nibble in honour of being here a year, and then potentially head down to the beach for a walk with Picco.
Oh, I would love
to
that.
to
Let's
finish
do
the
it.
video in the same way that we finished it on our first day.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's go.
Ah, look at that view!
And that being on our doorstep, can you imagine?
Literally, it's like all that is the difference is you're driving now instead of me.
That's so funny. So funny.
So funny. Well, we are en route to Coolum Social, where I think we're going to get some food and drink, but this time I'm getting a coffee, unlike last
I
time.
know, a bit of deja vu, but with a slight hint of zest.
What was this place called? Coolum?
Coolum.
Coolum.
Coolum. Coolum.
Welcome to Coolum Village. Look at Picco, he's like, yeah, I've done this so many times. Get me to the coffee shop. No, please. Coffee in hand. I think we're going to skip the lunch and just have the coffee. Aussie style. It's good coffee as well. I must say it's better than the one that we made.
Oh, much better than that.
We need some more practice.
This is a nice one, though. It's
Yeah.
just because we're in the sun.
Yeah,
I feel like that's controversial.
potentially.
1 year on, it'll causing controversy. Sorry about that, guys.
1 year on, coffee's finito, and now I think it's time for a walk on the beach. Exactly what we did a year ago.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think little man wants to come as well.
Want to go on a beach walk? Want to go on a beach walk? Let's go.
We were going to do a beach walk, but it is a little bit rainy at this moment, so I've got my waterproof on, and we're going to do a walk under the trees instead of the beach.
Well,
To
as
sort
much under the canopy as we can get.
without getting too wet. You're not a fan of the rain, Picco.
Oh, he's soaked.
Oh my gosh, look, there's a little fledgling just in that nest. Come on, look at him. He's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry for the shaky hand, guys, after the coffee, but look at that.
Mum's
So
just flooded.
Mum's right here. She's looking at us like,
The other one's feeding the kids now.
is the other one feeding? Oh, wow. This is so nice to see. Come on, come back and feed the baby so we can see. So we've just been doing a bit of research to try and find out what that bird is in the shot before. It must be common, but yeah, we need your guys' help with this one. Comment below if you do know what that bird is.
Eastern yellow robin, maybe?
Let's see that one.
Maybe that one?
Could be that one, yeah.
Kinda
That's
looked
similar.
A bit like, I think
That's
it was a
similar.
bit bigger than that one, though.
Yeah,
Is that
Well,
it? Maybe?
potentially. See what else we can find on this walk. So looking at some of these shots here, the nest might look a bit different, but it's got this like very much circular shape to it, a bit like how that one was. I feel like that could be the bird.
chicks.
Could be the bird. They're like newborn, aren't they?
Anybody can let us know. But this is what I love about Australia.
Constantly finding new birds, aren't we?
I think we used to love doing this in the UK, don't get me wrong, but it's like a whole new kind of binder of animals to try and find. You come to this place and even a year on, you're still trying to tick them off your little mental tick
there's
list.
loads that we've not seen.
Wow.
Look at these roadrunners here chasing each other, the bush turkeys. They're so naughty, aren't they? They're so territorial. They're funny. So I think it's about time we get round to saying our honest summary of what it's been like living in Australia for 12 months. Now, it has been incredible, and I don't want to say it's been like we're going anywhere, because we're definitely not.
There's lots more to come.
There's lots more adventures to come, especially in the very near future as of next week. I'm sure I've plugged that too many times. I'm sure you all know by now.
Everybody will be yawning.
But it has been incredible. You know, for you guys to get a full understanding, you've got to go back and watch the old vlogs to get a full understanding. We've vlogged everything near enough, so you'll be able to see everything that we've done in these 12 months. But the people we've met, the nature that we've seen, the places that we've seen, the place where we live and just wake up every day, I feel so grateful. We've just been talking to a lady walking a dog who's from Melbourne, and even she just said, how amazing is it to wake up on the Sunshine Coast? It's just such a laid-back lifestyle, and we're very, very lucky, and I want you guys to know that we definitely don't take it for granted. We love this place, and I'm very, very... I doubt that you'll hear us mourning much, because I don't think we have much to say that's negative. I'm going to be honest, negative-wise, is there anything other than maybe not watching the football matches at a normal time?
That's it. Family and not having football at a reasonable time. But
That's probably it.
if this is my lifestyle and this is how we live, then I'm pretty sure I can make do.
I'm sure we
What
can
a
get
shame.
I'm sure
Crimea River. Smallest violin in the world.
I'm sure we can get an Optus account and avoid the scores and watch them when we wake up.
That's still one. Let's
Absolutely
do that.
fine. And we're lucky enough that family are able to come out and visit us. But
I just want to say quickly as well, just thank you to everybody, and thank you just for an amazing time. It has been, in summary, the best, the most incredible experience. And as Cody said, there's so much more to go. To have family down here, appreciating, loving what is on our doorstep, and how much of the country that we've not even explored or discovered yet. It's just been incredible. So a big thank you to everybody who has come along for this journey. Whether you joined on a week ago, whether you came along when we first started 12 months ago, it has been incredible. Really, really has. And there's just so much more to do, so much more to see. So in honest opinion, just thank you so much, Australia. And let's keep the good times coming.
and check out this view. It's a bit of a rainy afternoon. It was a lovely morning, but it's a little bit rainy. But this is where we're going to wrap up today's video. We're going to show you the beach, because that's where we wrapped up our last video, which was not our last video, but our first video in Australia.
First ever full day in Australia. We had a coffee at Coolum Social and we went to the beach. So it feels only right, doesn't it?
It does. So that's what we're going to do. I don't think the beach will look as glorious. I think it's going to look a little bit rough today, but that's okay. We love it just as much. He's changed. He came on originally with trainers. He's now got his thongs. Look at that.
Yeah,
Barefoot.
guy for a dip.
That's one thing that we've not done much yet, and I do want us to do, is get in the water a bit more. Maybe that's our aim for the second year. Oh, I love how much Picco loves the beach as well. Like, that's one word that he never knew in the UK, beach, where if you say beach to him now, he's like, yeah, let's go, Mum, let's go. Okay, he likes the beach, but he doesn't like the ocean. Uh-oh, what is he doing? Oh no, poor dog's gonna hurt him. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's a 12-month dance, it's a 12-month dance, 12-month dance, it's a 12-month dance. Aw, just incredible. I think he's gonna put Picco down. Yay! There they come! Yay! Hey, good boy! He was so worried that you was gonna put him in the water.
He was. I would never.
And so that is the end of today's video. We really hope that you've enjoyed this one. We have enjoyed reflecting and looking back at what we've achieved in this year. Now, there's one more vlog before my dad arrives.
Wow.
Super excited. That next vlog, I'm sure you can guess what weekend it is. It is the weekend of something pretty big in Queensland, in Brisbane, and we have been invited to it, and we cannot wait. I'm sure you know what it is. Guess in the comments if you know what it is that we're doing. That's on Saturday, and that will be uploaded for you Monday, and then Wednesday's vlog, you'll be seeing my dad and the family arrive. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the members, and we will see you in the next one.
Adios.
Bye-bye.